name is Evan Lutz. I'm 23 years old, and I live in Baltimore, Maryland. My entire life, I've wanted to become an entrepreneur. And growing up in Baltimore, I saw way too much poverty and hunger. And I knew I wanted to start a business that's made a positive impact in people's lives. So what kinds of produce do you grow here? I was shocked when I found out how much food gets wasted in this country. Over 6 billion pounds of produce gets thrown away every single year. A large portion of that waste comes from spoilage on farms. At the end of the day, it's tough for farmers to sell every single piece of produce they grow. All that food waste ends up in landfills, where it emits methane gas, which is a huge contributor to global warming. Here's one. I've made it my mission to help solve these problems and redefine waste. My company provides the most affordable and convenient way for consumers to eat healthy and give back to their community. And our customers are eating it up. We got good stuff? I poured my heart, my soul, my entire life savings into this business. Without an investment from the Sharks, our company might not be able to offer the solution that this country so desperately needs. Hello, Sharks. My name's Evan Lutz. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Hungry Harvest, and I'm seeking $50,000 in exchange for 5% equity in my company. When you're walking down a grocery store aisle and you see all the apples lined up all shiny, perfect, same size, same color, same shape, you might wonder, how on earth did they grow the same exact way? Well, the fact is, they didn't. Unfortunately, the fruits and vegetables that don't meet that superficial criteria oftentimes wind up in a landfill. 6 billion pounds of produce get thrown away every single year in the United States. 50 million Americans, a sixth of our country, don't know where the next meal is coming from. At Hungry Harvest, we use one problem to solve the other. We purchase surplus produce from local farms and wholesalers that would normally get thrown away, not because it's bad or rotten, but just because it's ugly. For example, these bananas and this sweet potatoes, we don't discriminate. We assemble it into variety bags and deliver it to our customers' doors for a weekly subscription model. For every bag we deliver to one of our customers, we donate a healthy meal to someone in need. When our customers receive their deliveries on Sundays, they feel excited because not only are they saving time, saving money, and eating healthy, but they're helping reduce food waste, feed hungry families, support local farmers, and create jobs for those getting back on their feet. Help us fight food waste and hunger in America. We're Hungry Harvest. We sell produce with purpose. Sharks, who's hungry? Of course, I have some samples, so I'll pass out some. Here you go. And this is our full share. So this is our $25 option.
Thank you. These look like the ones I tried to grow. If you're a customer, what do you pay, and how does the service work?
We have 3 size options. The mini is $15 per week. That's all-inclusive charge. The full is $25, and the super is $35. So each bag includes 1 to 2 leafy greens, 3 to 5 different types of vegetables, 2 to 4 different types of fruit, and an herb or flavoring.
It's just as fresh, except it's rejected because of its visual.
So it goes to waste for 2 main reasons. 1, for cosmetic imperfections. And 2, for logistical inefficiencies. It's very tough for farmers to grow the exact amount of produce that they're contracted to grow.
Are you buying it directly from the farmer then?
So we have a network of suppliers, which includes both farm and wholesalers. The cool part about it is we know exactly how much produce to order each week. We have no inventory risk.
Because you only order based on the subscriptions you have.
Exactly.
So tell us about the actual business.
In our first 6 months of business, we did $37,000 in sales. In our last 6 months, we've done $104,000 in sales.
Good for you.
So thank you. Right now, we're actually not profitable. We've had a net loss of about $20,000.
Are you paying yourself anything?
I'm not paying myself.
Evan, can you equate those revenue numbers to the amount of customers?
Right now, we have just over 500 active customers. We have a really unique value proposition. This is saving them time from not going to the grocery store. This is saving them money. And we allow them to give back to the community seamlessly.
Can you
just by signing
explain
up
more about
How do they do that?
I don't think we understand the charitable component of it.
On our back end, we're helping reduce food waste because all this would normally go to waste. We're feeding hungry families because we donate 1.2 pounds of produce for every bag we deliver.
Okay.
We also host free farmers markets where we'll set up shop in an impoverished neighborhood, buy 5,000 pounds of produce, give it all away.
Evan, why bother doing that while you're unprofitable?
That's his marketing expense.
Exactly. It's a marketing expense. It's social value.
If you're not profitable, you're not sustainable. If you're not growing your diet.
All in, what's your gross margin?
So on average, we sell the bags for $19. On average, it costs $8.25 to make. So about 50%. That's going to increase with scale.
That's
obviously.
including delivery?
That is including delivery, all inclusive.
I'm sitting here listening to you and thinking, what a great guy this guy is. But what disturbs me more than anything else is how much you are in love with the idea. I believe in a business that's greedy and wants to make a profit, run by good people, like my business, Grace and Lace. They're making $3 million this year, $1 million in profit. But what do they do with the $1 million profit after they get their greedy profit? They open orphanages, 5 of them in India. You're all good. And you don't have the grit experience that's, I think it's going to take to build any business.
See,
All right? So I'm out.
thank you, Barbara.
I'm an investor in Plated. They have hundreds of thousands of meals shipped every week. And we've gone through a lot of hardship on the logistics as it's scaled. They're on a run rate for $100 million this year. So,
Right.
you know, I'd love to show you how many mistakes we made before we figured it out.
I'd love to learn.
Yeah,
I'd love to learn.
Yeah,
You'd be a great partner for him.
I like the brand. I like what you're doing. What I've really been looking for, instead of just writing another check, I've been looking for a way to give people an opportunity that empowers them. So I'm not going to argue with the other sharks. I'm not going to try to bid it up. You came in looking for $50,000 for 5%. I'll give you $100,000 for 10%. I can help you run this business. I can help you scale it. I mean, this is what I do. Let's build a great business. Let's give people hope. Let's empower them, and we'll make the money. That's my offer.
Thank you for that offer. Can I hear the other sharks as well?
Oh!
I don't know why you shouldn't hear every offer.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I really appreciate your offer. I really do.
This definitely fits in what I'm doing, and I know a lot of things you don't know yet, because scaling up to 100 million.
Yeah, you want to use this for Plated and get them produce for Plated.
Well, there's a lot of synergy, and also a lot of logistics centers as well that we have capacity in. There's a lot. I look at it, I want more than 5%. It's just too small for me. I'd like to get to...
Evan, look,
I'd like to get to 10%. Let me finish my offer.
Evan,
So say
I've
it
made you a
already.
fair offer. If you think there's a better offer coming, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
You don't know.
to
You haven't heard it
But
yet.
there's no point. I mean, this is something I want to do, and so.
So I'll give you.
I'm not going to argue with Kevin on it. I mean,
or not.
either take my offer or argue with Kevin and Mark and Lauren.
Speak
Robert.
up, young man.
I'd love to accept your offer.
Yeah. Mark,
Thank you so much.
I didn't want to force you into it, but I think it's such a great idea.
Thank you. I really
honestly,
appreciate it.
it's
Thank you so
awesome.
much. We'll be in
I love
touch,
it.
and we're going
Yeah.
to make a lot of money. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care, everybody. Nice meeting everybody.
Congratulations,
Good luck.
Evan.
Great mission.
To make a deal with Robert for more than what we're asking, it's just dreams do come true. I mean, it's really. I'm speechless. I really am. I'm speechless.